I still remember the exact moment my wedding day stopped feeling like a fairy tale. The church was glowing with soft golden lights. White roses lined the aisle, and gentle music floated through the air. Everything looked perfect, and standing at the end of that aisle was the man I loved more than anything, my husband, Daniel. Daniel wasn't just any man. He was a respected Navy SEAL commander, calm under pressure, sharp, observant, the kind of person who noticed things everyone else missed. I thought the biggest challenge of that day would be controlling my happy tears. I was wrong. Because a few hours after we exchanged our vows, my older sister Emily handed me a beautiful gift box. At first glance, it looked completely normal. It was wrapped in elegant silver paper, with a white ribbon tied neatly around it. Emily smiled as she placed it into my hands. "Open it later," she said softly. There was something strange about her smile, something I couldn't explain, but I ignored it. Emily and I had always been close, or at least I thought we were. Growing up, she was the confident one, the beautiful one, the one everyone admired. I spent years trying to earn the same attention she received naturally. Still, she was my sister, the last person I would ever suspect. I thanked her and carried the gift toward our table. That's when Daniel suddenly appeared beside me. His expression changed the moment he saw the box. His smile vanished. His eyes locked onto it. Every muscle in his body became tense. I had never seen him react like that before. "Daniel?" I asked. He didn't answer immediately. Instead, he took the box from my hands and examined it carefully. His face grew serious, very serious. "What is it?" I asked nervously. Then he said something that made my stomach drop. "Don't touch it." I laughed nervously. "What?" "Don't open this box." The room suddenly felt colder. I stared at him in confusion. "It's just a wedding gift." He slowly shook his head. "No, something isn't right." My heart began racing. Around us, guests were laughing and celebrating. Nobody noticed the tension growing between us. Daniel carefully placed the box on a nearby table. "Promise me you won't open it until I check it." For the first time that day, I felt fear. Real fear. I looked across the room toward Emily. She was watching us. The moment our eyes met, she quickly looked away. And that's when a terrible feeling settled inside me. A feeling that would change everything. Because what I didn't know that day was that the gift box wasn't a wedding present. It was a weapon. And the person who sent it wasn't my enemy. Daniel immediately contacted a security specialist he trusted. Within an hour, the box was taken to a secure room for inspection. I kept telling myself there had to be some mistake. Emily would never hurt me. She couldn't. She was family. But deep inside, fear continued growing. Several hours later, Daniel returned. The look on his face told me everything before he even spoke. "What is it?" I whispered. He took a deep breath. There was a hidden camera inside the box. I blinked. "What?" "A tiny recording device." My mind struggled to understand. "A camera? Why?" Daniel hesitated. Then he continued. "It wasn't recording the wedding." My heart sank. "It was designed to connect to your home's Wi-Fi after you brought it back." I felt dizzy. Someone had planned to spy on us, on our private lives, on our marriage. I couldn't believe it. But the worst part was still coming. The camera wasn't the only thing hidden inside. Daniel's team discovered documents folded beneath the box lining. Photographs, emails, bank records. At first they seemed random, until Daniel noticed something. Every document involved him, his military career, his assignments, his personal information. Things that should never have been collected. Someone had spent months gathering details about my husband. Someone close enough to access our lives. And every trail led back to Emily. I refused to believe it. I spent the entire night crying, searching for explanations, looking for any reason she might be innocent. Then Daniel showed me the evidence. Security footage, messages, financial transfers. Emily had been secretly working with a private investigator. At first, it seemed impossible. Then another truth surfaced, a truth that shattered me completely. Emily wasn't motivated by money. She was motivated by jealousy. For years, she had secretly resented me. When we were children, everyone admired her beauty. But as adults, my life had become stable, successful, happy. I'd found love, and she couldn't stand it. The more my life improved, the more bitter she became. All those years I thought we were sisters. She had been competing with me, watching me, comparing herself to me. And when she realized she couldn't destroy my marriage from the outside, she tried to invade it from within. The gift box was only part of a larger plan. She hoped to collect information that could create misunderstandings between me and Daniel. Secrets, private conversations, anything she could use to damage our relationship. I felt completely broken, not because of the device, but because of who placed it there. My own sister. The woman who stood beside me in family photos. The woman who hugged me at holidays. The woman who smiled while handing me that box. Every memory suddenly felt poisoned. Every smile felt fake. Every kind word felt like a lie. For weeks, I couldn't sleep. I kept asking myself the same question. Why wasn't I enough? Why did my happiness make her so angry? But eventually, my tears turned into something else. Strength, because I realized something important. I wasn't responsible for her jealousy. I wasn't responsible for her choices. And for the first time in my life, I stopped trying to fix someone who wanted to hurt me. I could have confronted Emily immediately. I could have screamed, argued, exposed her to the entire family. But Daniel gave me different advice. Let the truth reveal itself. So that's exactly what I did. Over the next few weeks, Daniel and I quietly gathered every piece of evidence, every message, every payment, every document. Then came our annual family gathering. The entire family was there. Parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, everyone. Emily arrived wearing her usual confident smile. She acted as if nothing had happened, as if she hadn't tried to destroy my marriage. Halfway through dinner, I stood up. My hands were shaking, but my voice remained calm. I have something I'd like everyone to see. The room became silent. Daniel connected a screen to a projector. Then one by one, the evidence appeared. The messages, the investigator reports, the hidden camera, the financial records, every detail, every lie, every betrayal. Emily's face slowly lost all color. The room fell into complete silence. Nobody could believe what they were seeing. Finally, my father spoke. Is this true? Emily tried to deny it. Then she tried to explain it. Then she cried. But the evidence was undeniable. For the first time, everyone saw the truth. The perfect image she spent years protecting collapsed in a single evening. No shouting was necessary. No revenge speech. The truth spoke for itself. Over the following months, Emily became isolated from the family. Not because I demanded it, but because trust had been broken. People no longer saw her the same way. As for me, something unexpected happened. I felt free. Not happy about her downfall. Not satisfied by her pain. Just free. The burden I had carried for years disappeared. I no longer needed her approval. I no longer needed to compete. And I no longer blamed myself for her jealousy. Today, Daniel and I are still together, stronger than ever. Sometimes people ask if I hate my sister. The answer is no. Hate keeps old wounds alive. I chose peace instead. Because the greatest revenge isn't destroying the person who betrayed you. It's living a life so full of happiness, love, and purpose that their betrayal no longer controls your future. And if my story taught me anything, it's this. Not everyone who smiles at your success is happy for you. Some people secretly envy the very life they pretend to celebrate. But eventually, the truth always finds its way into the light. And when it does, you don't need revenge. You only need the courage to walk away and keep moving forward.